Knicks stock, but if I did, I'd sell it right to you right now. I understand Sean Payton
It's like they
is
sleeping
very
again.
good at his job.
Why
I
they
think he is
always
working with a
underrated
very
now?
limited,
What else is new?
low-ceiling player there.
That's okay,
So the
because we
Bo Knicks,
thrive
I'm
when they
almost going to dismiss.
underestimated.
Underestimated. Always overlooked, steady underrated. Always underdog, never been the favorite. Denver Broncos, they not in the play with. Stop playing. Underestimate. Always overlooked, steady underrated. Always underdog, never been the favorite. Denver Broncos, they not in the play with. Stop playing.
Okay, they sleeping. Let them sleep then. We gon' let them sleep in. One primetime game like the Broncos and some lames. Man, I'm telling y'all, they jumping off the deep end. They be looking cheap. They be looking cheap when they be picking us to lose, but they brush it off when we win. Like 32. They picked against us then, and they said we lose 52. We had the last line. Miller hit him with that dab, had them dudes looking mad, man. They was sad. People bet their mortgages, bet them dudes was feeling bad.
No surprise that my team
That's
is
your
going
fault,
live and the D is top 5.
Why they always underrated us?
That's all
I
right.
don't
We
know.
know that it's time to ride it.
That's
It's okay, cause we thrive when they underestimate us.
Underestimated. Always overlooked, steady underrated. Always underdog, never been the favorite. Denver Broncos, they not in the play with. Underestimate. Always overlooked, steady underrated. Always underdog, never been the favorite. Denver Broncos, they not in the play with.
Overlooked but don't get cooked by a rook. We just had a killer draft and got the West feeling shook. We gon' give them different looks. Did y'all even see Denver's depth? They saying that we back and I'm like, boy, we never left. Okay, they sleeping. Bone thugs on the come up, watch us creeping. Got some stars, boy, I bet y'all gon' be watching under all the blinding lights when we playing every weekend. That's without a doubt. All that down talking, bad mouthing, drown it out. Bronco gang in the building, gotta shout them out. All these sports analysts who try to count us out are looking dumb and must not know how to count. No surprise that my team is going live and our D is top 5.
Why they always underrated us?
That's all right. We know that it's time to ride it. It's okay, cause we thrive when they underestimate us.
Underestimated. Always overlooked, steady underrated. Always underdog, never been the favorite. Denver Broncos, they not in the play with. Underestimate. Always overlooked, steady underrated. Always underdog, never been the favorite. Denver Broncos, they not in the play with.
Yeah, I know what it is.
What's up, Rodders? Yo, what's up with everybody out there, man? Broncos country, BCFFL, all my Bronco maniacs. Mile high salute to everybody. Check this out. We ain't gonna play. We ain't gonna play right now. This is real deal. I'm calling all my Bronco headhunters, all the real riders, bro. It's been a long time. A very, 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 very long time. And there's been a lot of disrespect, homie. What's up with y'all, man? Check this out, man. There's been a lot of disrespect over these last 7 years since Peyton Manning very much disrespected franchise, and it's been a long time coming to this point, right? All the standards by every single hater in the book, every single person out there that ran their freaking mouth. I'm trying not to cuss, but open their yaps, open their jaws. They said 3 games on the season, and we're surpassing it. And now it's time for Broncos country to actually let you fools know.
Let's go, Broncos!
This is the future of all futures. The future has started. Bo Nix aspect. We breaking records. We breaking streaks. We broke the streak of being below 500, broke the streak of Kansas City Chiefs beating us in streaks, broke the streak of going into Buffalo and haven't been able to beat Buffalo. Sean Payton is the truth. Sean Payton is the real deal. You understand, all you haters out there that have this Broncos team in your mouth, always constantly wanted to talk about it was a reach with Bo Nix. And yes, Bo Nix, he didn't actually produce like we wanted him today. But you know what? When you got a defense, you actually have a defense that's stout, that actually knows how to depict and smash. That's what you get. Your quarterback can mess up a little bit. Your rookie quarterback that got this team in playoff hunt, postseason hunt, can mess up a little bit. And that's what we did. This defense so stout, homie, and we didn't even have our best players in there. Riley Moss goes down. We haven't had him in over there. Imagine if we had Riley Moss and Surtain on that same field. We'd be able to lock up every aspect of wide receiver, and the defensive line's just going to hunt and headhunt every player, every quarterback. That's what we've been doing to every quarterback this year. If you haven't been up on Broncos football, if you haven't been watching Broncos football, that's what you get. That's what you see right there. Pressure, sacks galore. This Broncos team is very much hungry. If we left the season today, right, which we like solidified a postseason play today, right, where we rightfully belong. We didn't need no help from nobody. Broncos country came in and took care of business. It was an ugly game at the beginning of the season. Very much an ugly game at the beginning of the a very ugly game at the beginning of the start. Bo Nix throwing interceptions, but your defense has enough to carry the team and bring them back when these dudes could actually win up 2 possessions, but the idiot Colts player drops the ball before the end zone and doesn't put it in the end zone. That's not our fault, but we capitalized on that shit. Bo Nix hitting Cortland Sutton down that seam, touchdown, 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 and all the haters, bro, nothing you can say to Broncos country right now is going to be truthful and factual, because all you haters that have this team at the bottom of the barrel, you guys have to shut up. You got to zip it up. You don't have a right to talk. There's nothing you can say. We actually succeeded all standards. If the Broncos didn't make the playoffs, which we are, we already succeeded your standards. We succeeded the success of this team. And it's only been 2 years and Sean Payton with a rookie quarterback, and we're already driving the driver's seat, bro. You give us an offseason to build? This team is poisoned to motherfucking go and be a Super Bowl contender, bro. It's coming back. And it's funny because I talked to a Buffalo Bills fan, and shout out to the Buffalo Bills. They did their thing today, put up major points. And I asked, and I'm really thinking about this. This is the reality, because all you fools that sucked up all these other teams, these teams are high juggernauts. These teams are the teams that are going to dethrone Patrick Mahomes when he's at his best. My real thought process to Buffalo Bills fans, to Ravens fans, to every fan base out there, that your team has never got over that hump. What the hell does that shit amount to? Why are you even in a playoff hunt when you can't get past one man, bro? You know why? Because your team is not built to actually play in real meaningful football, because your teams are trash. See, the difference between Broncos country, you guys let us in. That's the thing about it. You suckers out there, all you fools that talked all this smack over and over and over years and made us the butt of the joke for years, you guys put a fire in rebuilding this whole shit, and it's almost rebuilt. And the difference between our franchise, Almighty Broncos Country's franchise, and your franchise is when we get to postseason, there's a big chance that Broncos go on to be in Super Bowls. There's a big chance that Broncos goes on to being in conference championships. Our franchises are totally different. We actually play for a real franchise that the success rate before this little run is through the roof. You fools playing these regular season games, and you can't even get to a meaningful game and win. You can't even get to an AFC championship and win because there's one man that controls your whole franchise, and his name is Patrick Mahomes. And like I said before, to all you fools that wanted to disrespect my boy Bo Nix, to all you fools that wanted to disrespect Sean Payton, Broncos are about to surpass, and it's about to be some meaningful football back in Denver. The Mile High Magic is back. See, all you fools that don't know about that shit, you don't even know what I'm saying. That's an alienated language to you fools. The Mile High Magic is back. You know why I say that? Bo Nix throws 3 interceptions. How the hell we win by 2 possessions? Putting 30-plus points on when our rookie quarterback is throwing interceptions because our defense is that elite. Previous years, we're not winning this game. Previous years, we're not winning against the Cleveland Browns. But the Mile High Magic is back, and there's nothing you can do when that Mile High Magic, almighty, the orange wave hits the universe of the National Football League and they become relevant again. You can't stop it. You go back to previous history, repeats itself. You're not stopping that shit. It's too big for you guys. Difference between our franchises and your franchises, when we advance to postseason, Broncos always get to big games and win. That's why we have one of the most, I'm not going to say Super Bowl best record, but being in there more than majority of your franchises even have a thought process. We've been in more Super Bowls as almighty Broncos country than your teams have even had playoff wins. Let's just be real, because you're not built to actually win big games and be in meaningful football games. That takes real franchises, and you guys are not built for that in the new era. And we have to come save the day. But let's take a look at this game, right? Let's take a look at this game, because all you doubters that doubted my boy Nick Bonito, there was a lot of fools that said Nick Bonito was going to be a bust. You see what my boy Nick Bonito's doing? He has better records than Matt Crosby. You see what Nick Bonito's doing out there? He's running touchdowns. He's running interception back for touchdowns. He's over there wrecking havoc. They're double teaming this dude, and he's still picking up balls, running it back for touchdowns. You can't stop that. You can't stop that. And to all you, and this is what I got to say to Broncos country, homie, because I've been feeling this, bro. All Bronco fans out there, I know the nervous aspect, the nervous wreck we all been in almighty Broncos country, but you guys got to stop with this doubt. You guys got to stop being so shaky. You don't have faith in almighty Broncos country, because half of you fools out there, bro, when we made these decisions and you have the ownership, when they started bringing over Sean Payton's and they started drafting Bo Nix, a lot of you fools were on the Debbie Downer. You didn't even believe. That's not Broncos country, bro. That's not the real Bronco maniacs that we know. And you can't say nothing now because Broncos country succeeded your standards, homie. All you fools had us at the bottom of the barrel, and we're surpassing a lot of these franchises that had a lead in this thing we call football, and you fools are back at the bottom of the barrel while the Broncos leapfrog you fools, homie. And that's just the reality. That's the truth. Because when it all said and done, it doesn't matter how bad the Broncos have hit rock bottom. Our franchise bounced back constantly and constantly. Since we've been an NFL team, we've always bounced back in errors. You were not going to keep us down for 20 plus years. We're not the Raiders. We're not these bum franchises that stayed down for 10 plus years. And let's be factual. Let's be real on this, bro. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be absolutely real. All you fools that hate on the Broncos, What is your franchise doing? Have you won in your time frame that you guys actually have been good, that you built it, these juggernaut franchise? Have your team even been to a Super Bowl? Besides Quee fans, all you AFC fools are booty because you can't even advance, bro. And that's the only thing that matters in the NFL if you win rings. It doesn't matter if you win regular season games, homie. If you're not winning the ring, all that shit is pointless. And yes, you have to win games to win championships. You have to win games to get in playoffs. And then you got to win playoff games to get in Super Bowls. But if you don't ever win a ring behind your regular season success while the Broncos have been down, then it was all for nothing. You're pointless. Your seasons are pointless. All your regular season having these good records, but then going to the postseason and choking, it's for nothing because if you don't win the ring, then your season was a failure. And you got Broncos country, bro, that was at the bottom of the barrel. Okay. You got Broncos country that was at the bottom of the barrel. We went through 8 measly years of being trash, right? The bottom of the barrel. And everybody mocked us and kicked us when we were done, homie. When we were done in seasons, everybody wanted to make us the butt of the joke of the NFL. We got Russell Wilson, and we couldn't hear. It didn't even matter if Russell Wilson was good, right? Everybody was still hating. And then Bronco fans, they didn't want Bo Nix in the building. Some Bronco fans really didn't want Bo Nix. Some Bronco fans were so mad we got Bo Nix. And those are the true Debbie Downers. You should be ashamed of yourself because you doubted this team. And this is what I'm saying, bruh. When the team is actually eating off fruits of their labor, now everybody wants to act like they the biggest fan. You don't deserve none of it, bruh. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve the victories. If you doubted this team and really wanted this team to actually be booty this year because you didn't like the picks, because you didn't like the ownership, you didn't like the decisions, you didn't like what we created, you don't deserve none of these wins. Because I don't mess with bandwagons, homie. You're either gonna ride for Broncos country or not. You're either gonna actually hold this logo. You see this logo? You're gonna hold this on your back when the Broncos are doing bad, and you're gonna represent all fools and say it's still Broncos country, not tuck your tail between your legs. And that's the problem that I had with Mile High View. That's the problem that I had with these buster fools out here that want to bash Broncos country because they disappeared. That's the situation, homie, is that they disappeared now that the Broncos are actually playing to standards and above standards. Where are these dudes? Nowhere. Because they're cowards. And they don't have nothing to say because all that shit was for a gimmick, bro. All that stuff was for just to get clicks and bait. You want to be toxic towards the team that you say you love. That just goes to tell me you're bandwagons, homie. When it's all said and done, you fools were a bandwagon from the get-go. Because if you're only going to represent when the team is good, then you were a bandwagon from the get-go, and nobody needs your support them. We don't need you to support this squad. We don't need the bandwagon. Like the Kansas City Quee fans that say, oh, we open arms to the bandwagons. We don't need them fans, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, what's up with everybody, man? So this is how we know the Broncos actually have a very solid foundation going forward. Because the defense actually can win you games, even when the rookie, because I know he's going to take criticism because he threw 3 interceptions. Even when the rookie's doing bad and we're down majority of the game, the defense has enough to bring you back and make an important play in the game to take the lead. And it's such an idiotic situation that people is going to bash Bo Nix. One of the worst games I've seen of the season from him. Throwing in, it was not the best game from Bo Nix. His decision-making in that game pissed me off. His decision-making in that game, trying to fit it through windows, Bo Nix. I'm not gonna go at you because you're a rookie. And I told everybody, have patience with my boy, Bo Nix. Please, people, stop, because he had 2 bad games at the beginning of the season. Stop trying to make this bigger than it is. You have a rookie quarterback trying to figure out Sean Payton's system, bro. And ever since that, he's learned and he's got better and he's got better and he's got better. In this game right now, yes, he had me heated. He had me mad because Bo Nix was trying to do extra. You just got to settle that down, Bo Nix. You don't have to do too much. We love you already. Real Bronco fans are behind you wholeheartedly, bro. And you're a smart individual. So go back to the film and what you did wrong today and study that because we have a big stretch ahead of us. Yes, we can say it, Broncos country. We got postseason play ahead of us. And that's impressive because all you fools out there, you weirdos, bro, I swear there's so many weirdos that wanted to kick the Broncos when they're down. And all you weirdos out there, media sites, fans of other fan bases, everybody out there that don't like the Broncos. There was so much hostility towards Broncos country. It was like you guys were taking joy in Bronco country being down. But you can't do that no more. There's none of that no more. You know why? Because the Broncos are making you eat your words. And like I said, if the Broncos didn't get into the playoffs, they already succeeded standards, right? But you know what today showed us? That regardless if we're down and we're the majority of the game, because let's be real, if the Colts put that touchdown where the idiot running back drops the ball, we're going to go down by 2 possessions. And that's where you see what a team's made of. Can they get back in the game? Can they answer? And they did, bro. And at the end of the game, what was our defense doing? You had our defense headhunting, bro. And let's not take this out of the equation. The Colts were actually playing for something. They're playing for their playoff spot also, bro. So they were hungry. They came to play. But the Broncos, they didn't come into the game at the beginning of the game with the best game plan. But after they teed in and they smelled blood in the water and they smelled their young quarterback, they sniffed out that blood and they're like, it's time to eat. You see how our defensive line was teeing off on that young quarterback, making that fool make decision and throw interceptions? Because I don't even know why you go to Patrick Surtain's side, bro. Interception. And prayers out to him. Hopefully it's not bad. Anybody know the status on his injury? I hope it's just a tweak. But regardless, man, I'm very proud of this team because this team had to listen to all this hate, bro. From the media to even our fans, they had to listen and they had to take it in. And nobody was affected by the haters. Nobody on this team was affected by the haters. The hate that you put out there, all you haters, you gave this team something to play for this season. They were playing with pride. They were playing with their dignity because you guys try to actually take everything from this Broncos team by saying every decision that they made was bad. And then Sean Payton, that knows football more than all you guys, makes a decision on a quarterback he wanted at 10. And you fools bashed his decision, and now he's making you eat your words left and right. You fools don't have nothing to say. You can't say nothing. There's nothing you can say. And you know what? You know what's bad about it? This is only his first year, Bo Nix's first year, people, under Sean Payton. You don't think it gets better from here on out? Bro, you don't think Sean Payton and the culture has switched where you're going to want players to come over here and players are going to want to come play in this amazing culture that the Broncos have set? You can't do nothing about it either, haters. There's nothing you can do, haters. It doesn't matter what is his team's record. See, you're deflecting off what is the most important thing. Wins, bro. We don't care about that. The quarterback that you're trying to hate on right now, his win column is surpassed what you said he was going to be. You don't get your words is falling on deaf ears. You said 3 wins this year, and they already are in postseason talk. You can't say nothing. That's just hating. If you're biased, that's bias is just hating. It's showing through you, homie. Because right now, you're looking stupid. There's nothing you could say about this team that even makes sense because this rookie quarterback got more wins than you actually gave him. So, I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear about his stats. His team's record is above 500, talking about a playoff year in his first year. In a season, you didn't even give him no shot. He's making you eat your words left and right. This team all the way around is making you haters, you, Bryson Johnson, whatever your name is, real salty because you're in here trying to argue what Bo Nix's stats is. Like, let's talk about the team, because in this game of NFL, the team's record is triple the time that you gave him. And they're talking about postseason in his first year as a rookie quarterback. And I don't want to hear that shit because he was just in the conversation for rookie of the year. Where have you been? Where have you been? I know. You've been down there bitter beer face. You've been down there salty. You've been down there looking at what's going on with the Broncos. Like, what's really going on? I don't even know the answers, bro. And we just keep doing this week in, week out while the haters still have to eat their words. And this is the only beginning. This is the only beginning of everything, bro. The Bo Nix era is basically just starting. You don't have nothing to say to us. We can't hear you. We got the, you know what? All shots that you send, it just fuels the fire, bro. Because every time Bo Nix wins and this team wins, you get deflected in your arguments. There's nothing you can say. Win column's the only thing that matters. And if you are a part of a team, right? If you haven't won, if your team hasn't, Queefs will be going further. We don't care. The Queefs are more prone to go further, bro. But I want smoke with the Chiefs because I don't see them as the biggest threat in the NFL. I want all the smoke. And if your team ain't the Queefs, if your team's not the Queefs, and you haven't did anything in the last 10 years with solid football play and in rosters, then you just are pointless. Your team's pointless. It doesn't matter if you're a good regular season. If you haven't won the ring and you represent a team that has a better roster than the Broncos and you haven't won a championship in the last 10 years, your shit is all pointless. You're irrelevant because the only thing that matters is a ring. The only thing, and don't be a Raider fan because you don't get no stock. You haven't won a championship since '83. You're at the bottom of the barrel. You haven't won a divisional game. You haven't won the division since early 2000s. You haven't won an AFC championship since when? Early 2000s. In that time frame, Tim Tebow has more playoff wins. So you at the bottom of the barrel. We don't hear that shit. 0-3 end the season, and Jamar Chase's Higgins bullied. Cincinnati is booty cheeks. Them fools went from going to a championship, getting slapped up in a championship, and never returning back to that championship. And you're not going to do it again. You might not even make the playoffs. That's how bad the Cincinnati Bengals are. They're prone with Joe Burrow, a generational player, and can't even actually get one ring under this fool's era. Bro, stop it. Because at the end of everything, bro, you will be another Phillip Rivers because Patrick Mahomes pretty much owns the AFC, right? And unless almighty Bronco country saves the rest of the NFL, the AFC, the NFC, none of you fools you are capable of stopping this dude. And it's shown. There's receipts on that. Receipts. Meaningful games you don't win. Championship games you don't win. It doesn't matter. Your franchise have always been booty. They will always be booty. If you don't have no receipts and you ain't never won a championship and you ain't never experienced a championship in your life, you can't talk to Broncos country. There's nothing you can say because right now the era's over. You can say all you want, but that era of losing's over and it's already started and there's nothing you can do. There's nothing. The hatred is irrelevant because Broncos are actually winning games now. So all that shit is it's actually just a biased hate. You got to get over that shit. And if you're mad now, when this shit really starts clicking, it's over. It's over, bro. Are you? Bro, I don't know Mighty Mouse. Who the hell is Mighty Mouse? I never heard of her. I never heard of she. I never heard of this person, bro. Stop asking me about if he's not subbed up to my channel and he's not putting donations. I don't know who that person is. Hey, you know what? I want none of all the rest of the haters over there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get Almighty Broncos country. If you guys want to come say what's up, man. We don't care about sports analysts. Any sports analyst or anybody who watches tape knows they're talking about knows Denver has holes. Every team has holes. What are you talking about? But every sports analyst out there, bro, had the Broncos winning 3 games, and none of these sports analysts were correct. Every sports analyst said that the signing of Sean Payton might have been a terrible aspect for this team. And in his second year, he's already flipped that. He's already talking about postseason play. And I guarantee, I don't think you're a Chief fan. Your team has probably been in the playoffs, and that shit is amount to nothing. You know why? Because you probably root for a team that has never done anything in your lifetime because it's a failed franchise. And the messed up part, if you do not do it now, right? If you do not do it now, and you got the key players, you're never going to experience a championship. So if you're a Cincinnati Bengal fan, you got Joe Burrow, a generational player. If you don't get a championship in the time that Joe Burrow retires in your lifetime, you will never see a championship. See, my team, I experienced 3. I've been a part of parades. Your team? Who is your team anyway, Bryson? You can come up. Oh shit, I'm tripping. I'm gonna invite the young stallions. There's nothing a hater could say right now because we kicking motherfuckers in their mouth, bro. There's nothing a hater could say right now. We're living on cloud 9. There's nothing a hater could say. And I'm going to say this, bro. That's the difference between a lot of teams in Broncos country. The difference is if you go in history and you go to our runs, when Broncos get in the postseason, we tend to win postseason games. We tend to get to big games. We're not your franchise. It took the Broncos to fall off the face of the earth for another team to try to get a Super Bowl, and you can never do that because all that shit is failment with your franchise. Even when you got generational players like Herberts, Joe Burrows, who else is in there? Who else could we say? Lamar Jacksons. I would even say Josh Allen's. I would even say a lot of these teams that are in the NFC that has these overhyped quarterbacks. If it doesn't amount to a championship, then they failed you. They failed your city. They failed your franchise. They failed your fan base. They failed the organization. If you leave empty-handed, it was all for nothing. That's the difference. That's the difference, guys. That's the difference. Look at when Tom Brady was running the league. Look when Tom Brady was beating up everybody in the AFC. Who had to come save the NFL? Who had to come save the AFC? Almighty Broncos country. Who had to come handle Tom Brady for all you fools in the AFC that he just dismantled? Almighty Broncos country. We had to actually come win him in playoff games, and we did. We had to come win him in AFC championships. We did, because none of you fools, none of you scrub-ass teams, fans, and your teams could never handle that business. Because you know why? Because in all reality, it doesn't matter if you're good, your team's still a loser franchise. Failment. If you ain't never experienced anything good in your life, if you can't tell me about a Super Bowl parade, and you can't tell me about a prep rally that went to a Super Bowl parade, and you can't tell me about a 1,000,000-man march at the Civic Center with Almighty Broncos country going on to win championships, you can't tell me anything, bruh. And I've experienced 3 in my life. A back-to-back series, a championship. Almost everybody in this platform of YouTube, everybody right here, we've experienced championships. Everybody that's a Bronco fan, the youngins to the old people, we experience championships. There's people on these platforms that are 50 plus, 60 plus years, and you ain't experienced shit because your franchise is trash. Even when you have the opportunity, you don't live up to the hype. You don't live up to your standards because your standards have always been failment, bruh. Failures, failment. That's all you do is fail. You can be good and you still fail. How do you be so good and you still fail? Because you know why? Because there's real teams and there's real franchises, and then there are these bogus-ass franchises that don't do shit. That's the real. That's the reality. And if you root for one of them franchises, look in the mirror. You got to look in the mirror and think about your priorities, because reality is you might go your whole lifetime with never winning a championship. You'll never experience that because you chose to root for a bum-ass team. If you ain't never experienced a championship, more pity on you, but I don't have pity on you because you root for a trash-ass franchise. And the worst thing about it is you guys are set to actually win a championship, but Patrick Mahomes has your leash. Patrick Mahomes has your guys' leash. He got you guys on a leash walking the whole AFC that are built. So you can't put that on Broncos country because we fell off the face of the earth. I'm talking to all you overhyped before the season Super Bowl contenders that had never got past Patrick Mahomes. He got you fools on the leash in the postseason. You guys are basically his dog, his bitch. Real talk. You guys are. He walks you. You guys can be so good in the regular season, but when you get to the postseason, this fool that really, honestly, to me, a lot of shit situations go in the scenario. He walks you on the leash. He got you walking you on the leash because you guys been his kick toy. And now Broncos country has to build a foundation to come show you fools how to beat a person. Broncos have to build this foundation to show you other franchises how to beat a person that dominates everybody else. And don't tell me, no, that ain't never going to happen. It's already happened when we did it to Tom Brady. So that's what's up, man. What's up with everybody, bro? If y'all want to come say anything, y'all don't have to be long. We turning up, man. Broncos is about to be in the playoffs. And yes, you know what? You know why I go so hard? Because these last 8 years, I've been having to take a lot of hack and a lot of stuff on my head for representing the Broncos through bad years. A lot of people have tried to go out my neck for Broncos country, but you know what? I get up regardless. I'm proud of this team. This is my squad, bro. I'm born and raised in this shit. So when I got fired to talk, I'm gonna let you guys know, and I'm gonna remind you who's running the show now. We're one of the more hotter teams that everybody has to now start looking at. And I don't want praises from people, honestly, bro. I don't know how anybody else feels. I don't want the praise from the media because I think the media suckers, homie. I think the media only sucks up certain players. They go like this, certain players, Johnson all in the face. Oh! And they're absolutely wrong on a lot of stuff, homie. So I don't care about the media hype. All I care about is wins, bro. That's all I care about is wins. And right now, my Broncos got 3 times the wins they gave him in the season. So, yes, this season's already a success. And there's nothing that people can do, say, whisper. All they can do is sit back and have a bitter beer face because Broncos country is making you eat the words that came out your mouth. Mile high salute. It feels good, and it feels great. Mile high salute, man. Orange Sunday, homie. This was a spectacular win, bro, because the Broncos actually didn't really have the momentum the whole game till like the 4th quarter, and that's how you know this team has grit. This team has grit. They were down. The momentum has shifted to the Colts in the 2nd quarter. Broncos couldn't do anything, bro. Bo Nix throwing 3 interceptions. The Broncos just couldn't produce when they got the ball back. They couldn't capitalize off of turnovers. And the defense came through juggernaut style. The defense comes through juggernaut style, bro. Nick Bonito, the one that they said was overrated. I heard that from a certain channel. He was overrated. He wasn't going to amount to, and this fool over here wrecking havoc. Better stats than Crosby. Better stats than half of the league. He's already in the double-digit sacks. Double-digit sacks for Nick Bonito, a person that they said was a bust, homie. And we over here, bro. And it's a good day, man. Mall high salute. Broncos made Tom Brady his bitch, and Pat Mahomes' days are numbered. Once the foundation is set, let's say it again. Let's smoke on that Colts pack. The Colts fans really were sad this year and sad this game, saying Peyton Manning is a Colt. I'm sorry to tell you, Colt fans, Peyton Manning don't even like your franchise. He played more for you. Longer stretch, and he did more things with the Broncos. He had more success with the Broncos than the Colts. And he don't even like you fools. He literally disowned the Colts franchise. He doesn't say my Colts. He says my Broncos. He doesn't say my Colts. What's up, brother? What's up, my Rada? I'm going to get this last little statement out, then I'm going to let you out of the board because I know you got some shit to say. He doesn't say my Colts. You know who he picked to win this game? Almighty Broncos country. He didn't say the Colts. He lives out here in Colorado, Denver. So I never said that Peyton Manning was a Bronco myself, but the shit he did for the community and what he did for this city and state, he earned my respect as a Bronco. And now he clarified that he's a Bronco. No more Colts. So bye Colts. It's done data. What's up, Bronco fanatic? How you doing tonight, man?
Not Travis. I'm doing good, man. Almost had
good.
Almost had a heart attack in the first half. But all I gotta say is this: all you loud talking dudes in their live chat, all I gotta say is this: if this team lost today, you don't get to say foot or ball. Just shut it up. That's all I got to say as far as that is concerned. And as far as the national media, I agree with you, Seb. I don't want no kudos. I don't want no credit from the national media because these are the same motherfuckers that had us winning 2 and 3 and 4 games this year. These are the same motherfuckers that had us between 27 and 31st in the NFL power rankings. Okay, they said our offense is going to be trash. They said Bo Nix is going to be trash. They said our defense is going to be trash. So if you are on that side, stay on that side. Don't switch up now.
We're over here laughing at you people, bro, because it's just hilarious how this rookie he's made a whole channel of haters go bye-bye. Bo Nix eliminated a whole YouTube channel that hates on the Broncos. How did Bo Nix do that? You know, like so what so this did anybody hear the status of Patrick Surtain? What's going on with him, man? What we need to see what's going on with him. What's the latest on his injury?
Yeah, his dad said on Twitter that he's gonna be all right. So he might miss a day of practice. I'm not sure on that part. He might be limited or he might miss a day of practice. Just don't freak out about that because his dad did say on Twitter that he should be all right. He just tweaked his ankle.
You know, I'm ready to see Riley Moss on that other side, bro. I'm ready to see that whole package because when I think they're both on the field, I think there's not really a quarterback that, and this is what people started going to that Browns game, bro. I think honestly our zone packages, bro, were just too soft, and it's just because we didn't have all of our players on that field defense wise.
Yeah, man. It's like when either Pat Surtain or Riley Moss gets hurt because Pat Surtain, that first Chargers game, we lost him to concussion. And then against the Browns, we can have Riley Moss, and it seems like when either one of them two are out of the lineup, it's like we get cooked.
Let's talk about some of our division folks. How did the Chargers get shellacked today, bro? Them bum ass Chargers, bro. You always think they got some shit to prove. They got Justin Herbert, and these fools are about to be eliminated from playoffs if they keep losing 2 more games. It's done data.
Yeah, the Chargers, I had a feeling they could lose today. I didn't think they were going to lose, but not only did they lose, they got blown the fuck out. That's
Hey, original Joe Modog Jordan. What's really going on?
I remember Raider fans, Charger fans on Twitter talking shit about us when we beat Tampa Bay. So, oh, Tampa Bay stuff. Tampa Bay is this. Okay, we're Drifties now. We blew up Tampa Bay, and we actually had a time with two Tampa Bay.
Who's the Raider? Who are the Raiders? Where are these guys from? Who are these dudes? The Raiders?
We don't talk about irrelevant teams on here.
Raiders is at the bottom of the barrel. They got the last division. They've been eliminated. It's terrible. Man, ain't no city saving that shit. Ain't no city saving that shit. So for me, bro, you know how we are because I see you a lot on Twitter. I'm going to tell you like this. There's certain aspects of the fan base, bro, that's going to go hard. This man right here, this is my TTC brother. I don't even want to say them letters, but we started out in the trenches. One of the main reasons why I joined is because the homie right here. And regardless, he talks shit. He's like me. He don't do the YouTube shit no more. But now it's our time. All this shit that we've been through, bro, we're allowed to, and everybody just got to sit there and take that shit. We done took it. Yeah.
I'm live on Twitter though. I'm always on Twitter.
Oh yeah, definitely. I see you on there. My name on there, Samsy Snedos. I see you a lot, bro. I actually do see you a lot.
And the people that do recognize me, don't get shit confused just because I don't do this YouTube shit no more. I've been talking more shit a little bit on Twitter. I have been quiet.
Sub boy, you got to show your face, bro. I don't like if you don't show your face, you can't come on the panel because we got trolls, and I don't got time to get porn bombed, so I'm not doing that. But yeah, that was an impressive win at the end, bro. Dominating fashion, defense just comes alive, bro. I just liked how we manhandled their offensive line. We started getting to the quarterback pressures. Nick Bonito just eating. I'm happy, homie.
Oh my God! Speaking of Nick Bonito, that dude needs to be in conversation for a defensive player of the year.
Yeah,
I can't believe he got that. I could believe it, but I didn't expect it to happen at that time. I was like, oh my God, this dude did it again because he did it against Cleveland.
Yeah, he did.
Run it back for a touchdown.
Like, hold on, real quick. I'm about to go get this charger. Hold on, real quick. Let them fools go, Orange Crush.
Yeah, man. Last 8 years been hard on you boys. But I never wavered. Last 8 years were tough. Even though I haven't been on YouTube, I've been on Twitter, and like I said, the last 8 years been hard on you, boy, man. Sometimes there were times where I never thought we'd see the light at the end of the tunnel, but here we are. 9 wins on the season. We're one more win away from clinching a playoff spot. And man, life is good, man. Good time.
It really is. Man. It really is because this is the thing is, bro. What makes it so great is that the mockery of this franchise and what it became, homie, and just people thinking that they could actually just kick us when we're down. And it seemed like we could be arguing with one fan base and everybody would try to team up on the Broncos. Like they would be holding hands and they would be kumbaya. I seen Raider fans and Charger fans coming together to talk shit about the Broncos. Like, damn, you fools are rivals more, and you're supposed to be Cali rivals. And you're going to talk about almighty Broncos country?
That just goes to show how much the India is.
Seacock fans. Seacock fans.
They never win anything. So, of course, they're going to group together and talk shit on us because they're idiots. They haven't seen the glory that we've seen.
Now it's bad.
In real time, I ain't gotta go put on a fucking VHS tape to watch my team win the Super Bowl. I've seen it in real time. I'm not a Raider fan. A Raider fan my age cannot say that.
Cheers to that.
They can talk about the Super Bowls, but they haven't witnessed it in real time. They
Cheers to the Raiders being bad.
The way back machine.
Happy holidays to the Raiders being bad. Cheers to the Raiders being bad.
I haven't witnessed anything.
I don't have a cam.
So yeah, like I said, of course they're gonna band together and talk shit on the Broncos. They're envious. And
cheers to the Raiders being bad. Cheers to the Chargers getting overleaped by the Broncos. Cheers to you guys having so much hopes before the season. Cheers to you guys having pretty much like you guys all had your foundations and that window's closing for all you guys. Cheers to all that. I hope you guys wake up depressed tomorrow. I hope your day's long because Almighty Broncos country, we're back to doing what we do. And I'm loving every ounce of it, bro. I'm loving every aspect of it.
And for the Raiders fans that think that Shedeur Sanders is going to come to save them, nah, bruh. You need more than a quarterback. You need a head coach. And you're in a division. You're in a division with Andy Reid, Jim Harbaugh, Sean Payton. You can't just go get any old coach. You have to get a coach that can rival those three guys. If you don't get no coach with no type of credibility behind them, you're fucked. I don't care who you get as far as player personnel is concerned. If you don't get a legitimate head coach, you're fucked. Because right now you're already behind the 8 ball. You're fighting an uphill battle. Like I said, you got Andy Reid, Sean Payton, and Jim Harbaugh. And all three of them look like they got franchise quarterbacks, especially when it pertains to the Chiefs and Chargers. And the Broncos got a young bull that looks like he's going to be a franchise quarterback. So, like I said, you better go get you a head coach that has some type of credibility, because if not, you're fucked. And Shedeur Sanders, he's already used to taking L's from Bo Nix. So, for those of you who follow college football, Bo Nix's last year of college, the Colorado Buffaloes went down to Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon, and got built to ass.
Ooh!
They lost 42-6.
42-6.
Bo Nix is already used to spanking Shedeur Sanders' ass. So nothing against the kid. I like the Sanders family.
Nah,
but you put that silver and black on, you're the enemy.
I feel so conflicted because CU. That's a college aspect because it's Colorado, so I fuck with Colorado. I'm like, but you want to Deion Sanders trying to promote these boys to the Raiders? Do you want your sons and your offspring to just go to a team that just is gonna trick off your talent? Like, you're never gonna do anything with the Raiders, bro. Like, I don't understand that, Deion. We're out here community. We're out here giving you the community, the love, support, and you over here going across enemy lines to try to promote your sons to the Raiders, bro. Man, stop it.
Hey, man. Let them. And by the way, Raiders fans think Tom Brady's going to save them, too. All of a sudden, Tom Brady is a personnel expert now. All of a sudden, Tom Brady knows how to pick a quarterback now. Yeah, okay. We'll see how that works.
See, that's the crazy part about the Raiders, though. Like, the dude that actually cheated him out of a Super Bowl, he's the owner of he owns that team. Every aspect of that team. The Raider fans,
and now he's gonna be, making personnel decisions. Apparently,
it is just so. I'm just so like, because I think for a minute we thought we were cursed, bro. This was never gonna end. Never. For a minute, it didn't matter when we plugged in. It felt like it never ended. It was never gonna end. But then I looked at it and I said, bro, we will never be in a predicament where it's like the Raiders, where it takes like 33 years to even get some hype. It's like, bro, this shit is crazy. That shit's crazy to me. And now we're already back to talking about playoffs.
Yeah, we gave them an 8-year window. 8 years. 8 years. We were out of the picture. We were out of the picture. We gave them an 8-year window, and they still haven't done shit.
Bro,
fans have to brag about, we've been to the playoffs. Okay, did you win?
What happened? What?
Okay, then. What's the point of bragging about it?
Playoffs, bro, just like I said just a minute ago, all these people that talk about playoffs, like, because that was the biggest argument, playoffs, we go to the playoffs, bro, but if you don't win a ring, at the end of the day, I don't care. Nobody cares. It's all
they
about.
They can't even win a game, let alone a ring.
Come on, man. And now Broncos have surpassed it because we're just said that dominant to them organizations that we're already rebuilding, and we already rebuilt a lot of our foundation. How do we do that? That's just Almighty Broncos country. That's what we do in Almighty Broncos country. Different eras, man. Different eras.
And as it stands right now, we're the 6th seed right now. Like, say if the playoffs started today, we would play the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
Now, imagine if we beat the Steelers. Imagine if we beat the Steelers and got a playoff win.
Against Russell.
You know how bad that would make Raiders fans feel?
Oh.
Like, you guys had an 8-year window. You guys had an 8-year window, and you guys made, like, what, 2 playoff appearances, and you guys didn't win that one game?
Tim Tebow had him a playoff win.
Exactly.
Tim Tebow had, I can't let so this is the rule. I can't let nobody on that don't have a camera, man. I'm sorry to say, bro. I've been porn bombed, and if you don't know what that is, it's not for you to know. Just know you have to have a camera because I can't afford to get a porn bomb. And the only way you can show me that you're not going to porn bomb is show me your face and let me know that you're a real person. There's too many trolls. So I don't even know who you are, bro. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? You ain't even been around these parts that long enough, bro, to actually for me to trust. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to you, but we just don't do that over here, bro. Like I can't do that. But yeah, that's the reality, man. We send at a good spot. How do you like our chances, man? What do you think when it's all said and done? When it's all said and done, what do you think our chances are? What do you think placement, seating? What are you feeling right now, Bronco Fanatic?
Well, like I said, like we're at the 6th spot right now because we surpassed the Chargers. So if the playoffs were to start right now, we would play the Steelers. I like our chances against the Steelers. If we played Kansas City, I like our chances against Kansas City. I am not scared of Kansas City at all.
You know
we
what?
Beat them the first time we played them this year if it wasn't for a damn stupid block kick.
Yeah,
but it is what it is.
In perspective, we won that game. We pretty much won that game.
Houston. I'm not scared of Houston. The 2 teams I don't want to play in the first round is Buffalo and Baltimore because from a talent perspective, we're just not on their level right now. But everybody else, I feel like we can beat.
You know what would be the topping on the cake for us, bro? They're talking about this dynasty run 3-peat, and the Broncos go in and slap up the Chiefs some way and stop the 3-peat. Bo Nix gets a win against Patrick Mahomes, and that real rivalry starts because I know that shit's gonna piss them the fuck off. And right now,
oh my god,
I want smoke with you queefers. I don't care about none of that shit no more. I'm not scared of any team, bro, to be honest. But queefers would be my favorite team to go slap up in the playoffs. You know,
I feel the same way, man. Because how sweet would it be to knock their asses out the playoffs and end their hopes of a 3-peat? That would be the ultimate cherry on top to our season.
I could taste that shit.
At that point, I wouldn't even care if we got eliminated in the next round. As long as we take out Kansas City.
I'm with you on that. That's how I feel. Chiefs, that would be my Super Bowl. I wouldn't even trip.
Oh yeah.
Because the teams I really want to see that don't have a Super Bowl ring would be the Bills and the Lions. Those are the 2 teams I would like to see them to actually battle.
Yeah, I don't want no. You talking about the Super Bowl?
Yeah, because I would like to see teams that never amounted to anything battle each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't want.
Yeah, I think that would be a dope Super Bowl because they had a good game today. So yeah.
Ooh, bro, imagine that. But I've been telling a lot of Bills fans that are that think that it's their year. Like, what are you gonna really do? Because I'm tired of hearing, Josh Allen, this fool has the potential, and it's like, damn, bro, we count on you, and you failed us. So you're failing Buffalo fans too, but you failed us because we were counting on you. So I don't.
Yeah, if the Bills are gonna get it done, this year is their best year.
This year's the best year, bro.
The Chiefs, man, they're so fraudulent, man. They're so flawed.
I swear.
It's like.
I swear.
Yeah.
You say one thing about a quarterback, they're gonna come cry to you about Patrick Mahomes and bro. We ain't even talking about Patty Mahomes, and your ass is gonna cry about what is not even the conversation. What the hell? What's really going on? If y'all play the Chiefs in the playoffs, I gotta pick my poison. I'd rather see y'all win. And Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like everybody gotta hate the Chiefs at this point, man. And I just feel like Patrick Mahomes. I don't know. It's like I don't know how they keep winning these games. Today was actually a convincing win for them, but they played the Browns. I don't know, man. I just wish there was a team that had it in them to actually just take them out in the playoff run. To be honest.
The Browns would have been in it if it wasn't for Jameis Winston out there doing Jameis Winston things.
that boy Jameis Winston, that was crazy, fool. He said.
I mean,
I'm
pretty sure that guy's a good dude. I'm pretty sure he's a good dude and everything. And his pregame speeches are funny as hell, but the interceptions, man.
We're not saying Super Bowl for the Broncos. We're saying if the Broncos beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, it's our Super Bowl. We're gonna celebrate it like a Super Bowl. That's all.
Yeah, man.
We're not saying the Broncos are going to the Super Bowl, but we're saying that would be our Super Bowl. We're gonna celebrate that shit. Why not?
Yep. Broncos knocking out Kansas City would be our Super Bowl, and that's what I want.
So let's look at this aspect. What do you think is the time frame that the Broncos actually can build a Super Bowl contender team, bro? You think one this offseason, having a good offseason, bro, getting some good drafts and some depth and maybe a free agent, and then we'll be ready to compete?
Me personally, I think I'm looking at 2026.
2026?
Yeah, because right now we're building. It's good for us to get our feet wet in the playoffs this year, and then next year try to build upon it. And then, like the third year, Bo Nix's third year should be the year where we take that jump to where it's like, okay, now the NFL is on notice because Bo Nix is him, and we've got more talent to help him out.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that once they get that aspect going, though. And they build that all the way around, because I think right now our depth is just the biggest question, bro. Because like when one of our star players go down, especially in the secondary or even on that defense, bro, it's just like we don't have enough depth to actually step up. And you see a big drop off between the starters, bro, and then the people that are after him, bro. It's like dramatic drop off.
Yeah, and we have to get more playmakers on offense. We need a tight end. Oh, my God. If we can get a weapon at tight end, somebody who can stretch the seam, somebody who can be a threat after the catch, we need one of those. We need a running back. We need a game-changing running back. And me personally, I think we're going to get one of them early, either a tight end or a running back. Because, I've been on Twitter. And I've been hearing that the Broncos are looking at running back and tight end early in the draft. And I think the wide receiver position, I think we might fill that in free agency. I'm looking at a guy like Chris Godwin or the guy, the kid from the Giants, 86. I think it's Slayton, Darius Slayton. Yeah. So we need a veteran presence in the wide receiver room, somebody who can run good routes and get separation. So, yeah. But we have to get a weapon at tight end, and we have to get a running back. Because Devontae Williams, he ain't it no more, man.
Yeah, bro. I seen him actually fall today. I'm like, damn, bro. Like,
yeah, that knee injury did him in.
Yeah. You know what's good? You know what's a good feel, though, bro? Is not talking about what we're gonna do at the quarterback position from here on out. You know, I was so emotionally just drained by the last since Peyton Manning. I was so tired of Trevor Siemians and Case Keenum, Bridgewaters, Flacco's, and Paxton Lynch, Osweiler's, and bro, like I'm so grateful that Sean Payton had enough sense when everybody said, "Oh, Bo Nix was a second rounder," but Sean Payton said, "Nah, I'm about to get who I want." And it was such a good, it was such a good feel.
Yeah. And like I said in the comments, I don't know if you saw it or not, but I've been a Bo Nix fan since day one. That's like the one quarterback that I wanted throughout the whole entire draft process. And those of you who followed me on Twitter, go check my receipts.
Yeah.
I've been a fan of Bo Nix since last October.
Hell yeah. Hell
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Because you look at it, and just the scenarios around Bo Nix and what he came from and who his dad was and grandpa was and just his learning mentality and just his love and passion, bro. Like you couldn't not pass up on that. There was no way to pass up on that, bro. You know?
Yeah, and like the way he played in college, like the way they ran the offense, like some of the stuff they ran in college, it's like it married up with what Sean Payton runs with the Broncos. So it's like it pretty much was a seamless transition as far as, you know, how he fit in the offense. He just had to get used to the NFL speed and stuff like that and the terminology of the offense and shit like that.
Yeah, and the scary part about it is, and besides this game today, Bo Nix, it's slowed down for Bo Nix very like a lot, homie. He's the game slowed down for him. He's understanding how to read some defenses, and I love that shit, bro. I love to see a knowledgeable quarterback than just everything else people be talking about, you know.
Yeah, and that was his biggest strength coming out of college is how smart he was and how quickly he picked up the offense.
Yeah. No, that's impressive. Yeah, so you know, I mean, I just wanted to come on here. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, let everybody know we're back officially, bro. It was such like today when they started out the game, I was drained by how the Broncos were not turning turnovers into points and 3 and outs.
Yeah.
But then
that's what kind of pissed me off, man.
When they adjusted and I started seeing that defense, because like if you look before the halftime, our defensive line started penetrating their offensive line like viciously, bro, and they were getting after Richardson. And then I said, second half, they're just gonna have to bring the pressure, bro. And that's what they did, bro. And for the most part, they clamped down on that dude in the second half.
Yeah, because like other than him running the ball or 28 running the ball, it's like they really couldn't do nothing in the pass game.
Yeah, and the idiot, their idiot running back, stupid.
Yeah,
he tried to go before he scored the touchdown and then drops the ball. That's why in the NFL, homie, stop gloating. To you players, stop gloating. Like it don't pay off for you. And then you're not going to come in here and act like you're riding some horses. That's what you were doing. So, yeah, you deserve all that. You deserve everything that came with it.
I know the funny part is I didn't even see that. I didn't even see him drop the ball before he crossed the end zone. I thought he had already scored because I was already pissed off. I'm like, oh, fuck, this game is over. I ain't going to lie to you. I was losing hope because it's like Jonathan Taylor just took off down the field. And I'm like, man, they're about to go up like 19 or 20 to something to 7. I was like, oh shit, man. And then it's like they went on commercial because my stream was buffering, so I had to refresh the stream.
Came back and the offense was on the field. I was like, what? This idiot.
I came back from commercial and I'm like, how do we get the ball back? And so, oh yeah, he fumbled before he got to the goal line. I'm like, oh shit. You know what happened again today? It happened in the Cincinnati Titans game. The Cincinnati defender got the interception and he ran it to the end zone, but he dropped the ball before he crossed the goal line.
You got it. You know in your heart you've lost the game for the team. And that's the funny part. You went on and gloated. You thought it was a for sure touchdown and you lost the whole game because after that the momentum switched.
I never understand that. I don't know. I don't understand why players gloat before they get to the end zone and they drop the ball. It's like, you fucking idiot. It's like, dude, if your name wasn't Jonathan Taylor, you'd be getting cut tomorrow. You know that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You're done. Your whole, yeah. And then they gave him another chance, but he really didn't recover from that because them Bronco boys. Yeah,
they had figured out the run game by that point.
You know? And that's what I like to see. I like to see something overtake the balance. Like as soon as our offense was not really succeeding, the defense just said, "Hey, we got to do our part, and we have to create." You know what? Oh my god! You know what it kind of reminds me, man? That Super Bowl 50 run when the defense they won majority of the regular season. Such a good feel when you got a defense that's going to give you your offense the ball back. And that's what we have in this team, bro. Besides the Bo Nix aspect, our defense is going to get us what we need, and then we just need some balance from that offense. You know, so yeah, I'm grateful. It's a good holiday. Merry Christmas to everybody. The spirits in the air. You know what I'm saying? We was out and about the last 2 weeks. Everybody talking about the Broncos in the city, man. My job is fully Bronco down. Everybody happy. And you don't want to know what I told them all? Because like 4 weeks ago, you fools were not telling me this. So I need you guys to keep the same tune when this all comes into this aspect. So hopefully everybody's in good spirits, man. It's good, bro. It's good to see you, homie. I don't see you around too much no more. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to see you, definitely.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, like when you have your streams and stuff, because I'd be like doing other stuff. And like,
I haven't been really doing, like, I've been working so much, bro. I haven't been able to get on YouTube like I used to. You know what I'm saying? So I've been working 12-hour days and just, you know what I'm saying? When I can, I don't do any of the trash talk shit no more. So I don't really do that on a weekly basis. It's more, if I do anything, I just talk to the people, the homies that pull up and, you know.
Okay, but if you're doing this on Sundays, I'll definitely come link up after the game if you're doing streaming. And like if you're doing one of these after the game, I'll come link up.
Hell yeah, and when I say this, bro, and I really there's certain handfuls of Bronco fans that I respect, regardless. Like it takes me to like have a bad taste when I just see fraudulent ass actions, and you always kept it 100 thorough. And if you don't know, to all you haters, this is one of my California Bronco brothers. So get it right. He's over there in California paying that city, that state orange. And that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Denver to Cali. You know what I'm saying? Broncos country worldwide. You know, united in orange worldwide. We everywhere, homie. You know? So that's
what's up, man. But yeah, man, Trev, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the shout out, man. Matter of fact, there's a Raider fan that lives like a couple of houses down from me, so I gotta go check on him and see if he hasn't committed suicide or anything. But,
just give him my condolences and give him my love.
Yeah, man, I appreciate the love, man.
You know what it is, man. Nah, it's good. Mall High salute, bro. It's starting, bro. It's the new. It's our time. It's our era, even in YouTube, that we get to actually have some fire to fire off on these people. Because for a minute there, all they do is talk shit. They was trying to talk shit, and we got the fire now, bro. They can't say nothing. Like I said, if you, this is not a Bronco hating panel, so there's no toxicness. You don't get no love if you were a hater of the Broncos. Your vocal cords got took. You don't get to talk to us right now. You know what I'm saying? All right, Rada, you already know.
All right, salute.
Only thing, I'm gonna stay on here for a couple more minutes, but we gonna probably short live. I just had to come let it be known. The only thing say about the Broncos to me now is that the Broncos doing their thing now. Let's go, man. Shit talk from my peoples. Yeah, let's go. That's what I like. Put the clamps on these dudes. Put the muzzles on these dudes. You know? A lot of people said, Savage, bro, you talk a lot for a team that's bad. Now, if you thought I talked a lot when the team was bad, you ain't gonna like me. You ain't gonna like me. I was in you know, that's just how it goes. Much respect, Broncos country. I'm gonna leave you guys with a last song. Almighty Broncos country. Mall High salute to all you guys. Damn. Green Bay 17-3. Let's go Green Bay, man. Seahawks could get the business too. I lost a lot of respect after the Wilson trade over here. All them fools was crying. Let's get one more song in, man. You know what it is. Let's go. Let me get this last little song in. The what? Y'all be good.
Broncos picked the perfect quarterback with Bo Nix. He don't hardly ever take a sack.
All right, Rodders.
Always broke. I'm inclined to say it's fixed. It's fixed. The fix is in, and his name is Bo Nix. Bo Nix. Bo Nix. Bo Nix. Bo Nix.
Broncos picked the perfect quarterback with Bo Nix. He don't hardly ever take a sack or throw picks. All was broke, I'm inclined to say it's fixed. The fix is in, and his name is Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. The fix, let's go. Nix the fix, let's go. Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. The fix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Bo Nix. I was watching all that pre-draft discussion with disgust. Wanted Nick since I watched him eat the stuffing out the Buffs. And I was like, ooh wee, who he? He looked like a mix of Jalen Hurts and Drew Brees. I see the tape, I'm thinking he great. I'm seeing 15-1 touchdown to INT rate. Wow, how they talking like he never had success in his career. They act like he was an SEC freshman of the year. Mr. Football Alabama, he was picking dudes apart. Even when he was a youth, he was out of throwing darts. My dude's smart, and he ain't folding under pressure, he got heart. That's Bo Nix.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is not the official Nix the Fix music video. This is just a teaser. Nix the Fix is still unreleased. The song is not out, and the video is not coming out for another 4 to 6 weeks. But if you want to get the song early, if you want to get it right now, head over to nixthefix.com and I'll tell you how.
Drew Lock is different, man. He's a true franchise quarterback. He's somebody who's gonna be around for 15 years.
I don't have any Bo Nix stock, but if I did, I'd sell it right to you right now. I understand Sean Payton.
It's like they
is
sleeping
very
again.
good at his job.
Why
I
they
think
always
he's working with a
underrated
very
now?
limited,
What else is new?
low-ceiling player there.
That's okay,
So
because
Bo
they
Nix,
drive
I'm
when they
almost going to dismiss.
underestimated.
Underestimated. Always overlooked, steady underrated. Always underdog, never been the favorite. Never Broncos, they not in the play with. Not playing. Underestimated. Always overlooked, steady underrated. Always underdog, never been the favorite. Never Broncos, they not in the play with. Not playing.
Okay, they sleeping. Let them sleep then. We gon' let them sleep in. One primetime game like the Broncos and some lames, man. I'm telling y'all, they jumping off the deep end. They be looking cheap when they be picking us to lose, but they brush it off when we win. Like 32. They picked against us then, and they said we lose 52. We had the last line. Miller hit him with that dab, had them dudes looking mad, man. They was sad. People bet their mortgages, bet them dudes was feeling bad.
No surprise that my team
That's
is
your
going
fault,
live and the D is top 5.
Why they always underrated now?
That's all
I
right.
don't
We
know.
know that it's time to ride it. It's okay, cause we thrive when they underestimate us.
Underestimated. Always overlooked, steady underrated. Always underdog, never been the favorite. Never Broncos, they not in the play with. Underestimated. Always overlooked, steady underrated. Always underdog, never been the favorite. Never Broncos, they not in the play with.
Overlooked, but don't get cooked by a rook. We just had a killer draft and got the West feeling shook. We gon' give them different looks. Did y'all even see Denver's depth? They saying that we back, and I'm like, boy, we never left. Okay, they sleeping. Bone thugs on the come up, watch us creeping. Got some stars, boy, I bet y'all gon' be watching under all the blinding lights when we playing every weekend. That's without a doubt. All that down talking, bad mouth and drown it out. Bronco gang in the building, gotta shout them out. All these sports analysts who try to count us out are looking dumb and must not know how to count. No surprise that my team is going live and our D is top 5.
Why they always underrated now?
That's all right. We know that it's time to ride it. It's okay, cause we thrive when they underestimate us.
Underestimated. Always overlooked, steady underrated. Always underdog, never been the favorite. Never Broncos, they not in the play with. Underestimated. Always overlooked, steady underrated. Always underdog, never been the favorite. Never Broncos, they not in the play with.
Yeah, I know what it is. Mad Fanatic. Boy O'Lean. Bronco gang. Yeah. underestimate. Let's go.
That's okay, cause we grind and they underestimate us.
Look, you could be a Lions fan. You could be a Vikings fan, a Browns fan, a Cardinals fan. No, you're a 3-time Super Bowl champion Denver Bronco fan. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna let you sit on that for a sec. There. Feel better now? Broncos! Another day, another month, another season. Sometimes it's dope, sometimes it sucks, but we always believin'. He got these Debbie Downers around us, screaming all this loyalty, but truly doubt us. Another game, another opinion with no meaning. Instead of seeking validation, you should try believing. We got these Debbie Downers around us, screaming all this loyalty, but truly doubt us. They truly doubt AFC West thing. Community of maniacs, united in orange colors, and it starts back at training camp. And it's always been a fact, the A-Dub's not okay with that. The fact that Broncos country's opinionated with jaded cats. A lot of orange and blue faded brats think that they can just say some stats. Take a test, the natives valid and ask me what time the game is at. Wanna argue, keep saying that a personality just bring this crap. Look, if you don't like orange and blueprints, maybe it's time for you to fade to black.
Too many doubters, Debbie Downers need to get from around us. They surround us when it's cloudless, homie, but their loyalty is groundless. I've been ripping since 85, my fandom in overdrive. Every weather we gon' weather, so fair weather, stay inside. Like, homie, where you been at? Oh, you took a hiatus. Only time you going hard is when our roster's full of players. I can't deal with these fakers, time to take a step back. Bitch, I'm the thunder in the mile high. I really rep that.
Another day, another month, another season. Sometimes it's dope, sometimes it sucks, but we always believin'. We got these Debbie Downers around us, screaming all this loyalty, but truly doubt us. Another game, another opinion with no meaning. Instead of seeking validation, you should try believing. We got these Debbie Downers around us, screaming all this loyalty, but truly doubt us. They truly doubt
Debbie Downers, y'all clown stuff. Y'all ain't real fans, y'all clowned up. Part-time in your DNA, y'all fraudulent, y'all ain't Bronco trained. Bronco country is a way of life, no half-step and no part-time. Through the thick and thin, we still here, but our Debbie Downer straight disappear. Like a magic trick, y'all vanish quick. Throw us off like the rivals did, and my ears hurt from all the crying that these cowards did. I'm so sick to my stomach. Target practice, I'm gunning. Blue and orange to the death of me. Broncos country, my recipe. Let's go.
Still Bronco nigga don't bang. Whether you a fanatic or not, sure there's room to complain when the game doesn't go how we want. But to win, lose or draw, orange or blue will still be in my veins. A lot of y'all only conditional fans who just represent every time we in the Super Bowl. I was a fan before Super Bowl 32, but I'm wondering what team you was rooting for. Yeah, we've been through many quarterbacks, bandwagoners falling off every time we rebuild it. No matter what part of the world I've been at every season, they know Bronco gang in the building. Die hard with it, my loyalty been unconditional. Over here, there ain't no side switching, no alternate backup teams. Even when I play Madden, don't ask me who I'm
another day, another month, another season. Sometimes it's dope, sometimes